Yes, it's Peace TV on today's episode. Looking at and trying to remember the video which we posted recently last month, connecting to Asari Dokubo's threats to the Igbo, which seemed to sound like a terrorist attack or statement on the particular region, which is said to be the Igbo land, and also this exposing of or displaying of rifles in a threatening form to show how powerful you are, because it's really disturbing. Because recently the courts has actually human rights lawyers are actually disturbed about it and are forcing the arrest of the DGs, the chairman of the DG, because they were supposed to arrest him because of that, but unfortunately they didn't. I would like you to watch the video next and hear things out for yourself, and also tell me what you think about this current updates on your comment section, and also like our videos and shares. Please don't forget to follow us at Peace TV on YouTube. Thanks for watching.
60 human rights lawyers stormed the High Court in Abuja to call for the arrest of the Director General of the State Security Service, Yusuf Bichi, over alleged violation of multiple judgments and orders of court directing the release of suspended CBN Governor Godwin Emefiele from custody. A civil advocacy group known as the Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria has also condemned Emefiele's continued detention, stating that it is shameful that the DSS, which had failed to arrest ex-Niger Delta agitator Asari Dokubo, whose viral video trended where he brandished military assault rifles and threatened to bring fire and brimstone on a section of Nigeria, has not been arrested and charged for illegal possession of firearms, but instead is pressing charges against Emefiele for alleged illegal possession of firearms. The group also queried why all the bandits brandishing military-grade weapons in videos have not been arrested and prosecuted by the DSS. Over the weekend, Rufai, I spoke with SAM Fushika, who, talked about the fact that even this firearm possession that the federal government has charged Emefiele, which, we saw that case over the weekend, is a fine of about 20,000 naira. I mean, this is the charge that they have against Emefiele. But I think the main bone of contention for me, Rufai, is this brandishing of assault a rifle. You see the group calling, Emefiele's arrest as, a shame. In fact, it's almost making a mockery of the whole system at this point.
No, but Audrey, even a blind man knows that this is vendetta against Emefiele. Even the deaf hears that this is vendetta against Emefiele. The president gave himself out. He went to a foreign country and he called the CBN rotten. And he had pretty much made his point known as regards this. We all know the speech of Wagbe Naira Pamo and all of that. And the vendetta was so strong that when they tried doing this last year, the court rebuffed the DSS. But once President Tinubu was sworn in and they got their chance, we all remember the calisthenics that happened. How they used a private jet to go carry Emefiele from Lagos, bundled him and all of that with our own taxpayers' money, only for us to see the charge sheets. But they've kept him there for a long month. They've ransacked his homes.
Allegedly, I heard it was about 300,000 naira.
Yeah, so they've ransacked his homes. I mean, if they found something incriminating, they should be able to put it on the charge sheet after a month. But you see, I said something earlier on, and I think I need to break it down. It's either we are trying to build a funny democracy, a democracy that is a joke to the world because there's no respect for rule of law, or we are trying to build a phony democracy, which is a fake democracy, which is a pseudo-democracy, which is militarism. And that's why you see that they are making arguments they are not valid. Look at the non-state actor brandishing a weapon.
Exactly, that's the point.
Right there, look at the non-state actor brandishing a weapon.
Yes.
And should anybody, and the DSS have not been able to do anything. But why would you blame him? Because this non-state actor also goes ahead to claim that he's so important that the president invited him. So when the president invited non-state actors, and right there at the villa, he came to take a swipe at the military of this country, and nothing has been done to him. So when I said earlier on that, Dr. some people are bigger than the law in this country have been proven right. He took a swipe at the military, a very respectable institution, but there were no consequences. Brandishing a gun on live video, there was, I think somebody even wrote a petition as regards this. Nothing.
Right.
So we see how our country is playing out. And I ask again, do we want a funny democracy? Because all of this, the world is looking at us and laughing. This is the Nigeria that wants to be the giant of Africa. Or a phony democracy. And when I mean a phony democracy, a democracy that it's only in name, but the cardinal point of a democracy, which is the respect for the rule of law and the fact that the leaders can restrain themselves from their own personal interest, is no longer the order of the day. So I submit to Nigerians this morning, what kind of democracy do we want?